Welcome to Sex Positive Gaming. I'm Annie, and today we're going to talk about the fantasy adventure Kisekimura, available for PC on Steam. So, I didn't know a lot about this title going into this review. I knew that this was a modest but successful Kickstarter from June of 2021 that anticipated a February 2022 release. I also really liked the art style, and while I knew there were a number of early builds and demos available on itch.io, I never touched the game until the day of release. This is a turn-based RPG with some unusual mechanics. How effective each attack is shown by a number of dice rolls based on your attributes. There is absolutely no leveling in this game, but you can buy better stats with gold that you earn from exploration, the arena, and from mobile game-style real-time gold production facilities like farms and mines. That's right, this is a single-player game with mobile game-style time sinks. You can queue each facility to up to 8 hours of gold production, and you are going to need that gold because this game is insanely grindy. That may not be a problem if there were lots of new areas to explore and monsters to fight, but you are limited to an incredibly small number of zones and creatures, which doesn't make any sense to me, because if you look at the beautiful hand-drawn map, it's huge, yet you are limited to a small fraction in this game. I actually kept having to check if this was an early access game and I had just missed that fact, or just misunderstood what was going on. From the Kickstarter page, there are 5 planned new Romanceable Character DLCs, as well as planned episodes for both of the current Romanceable characters, Rahasya and Rinka. Will I have to pay more for this content? Or is some or all of this included in my original purchase price? I have no idea. I mean, I am absolutely willing to pay for content in advance. Suffers. But I would really like to know what to expect to get for what I paid. Graphically, this game is beautiful. The female characters are voiced and the music is decent. There are, however, very limited amount of sexual interactions made up of static images. Flavor-wise, this is one of those games with adult content, not an adult content game. Your male protagonist can interact with each of the 2 female characters in 4 separate encounters, for a total of 8, that you unlock by playing through their separate storylines. Each of the scenes is one static picture with voice, text, and sounds. The planned DLC includes male homosexual as well as furry flavored content. No idea about any other flavors. There is plenty of room for additional content, but just like the rest of this game, it feels really sparse. I need to take a moment to stress how grindy this game is. However, if you remove the days of grinding in front of you, then there is only a few hours of actual unique content. The story and relationship paths aren't bad. The question is, what comes next? If this is the first step in a multi-update exploration of this vibrant and engaging world, then Kisekimura has the potential to be a really decent game in spite of the ridiculous grind. If this is actually the completed game, and all other content is going to come in the form of incremental paid DLC, then this could quickly become an expensive experience that is just not worth the cost. I want to like Kisekimura, and I want to recommend it to people who are looking for a more fantasy gaming experience with the occasional sexual interaction. I just don't know where this game is currently headed, and until then, I recommend caution. But absolutely feel free to check out the demo on itch.io that I will link to. I'm excited to see games like this emerge in our space, but we need to know what to expect even more than we need to know when to expect it. What do you think of Kisekimura? Have you played? Am I being too harsh about the grind? And what level of information do you expect to see from developers? Until next time, no shaming, just gaming. Thanks to all this month's supporters on Patreon. I wouldn't have been able to do this without you.